30-9 in the first quarter. Just what did you see from that? And was it just too, I don't want to say too little too late, but is a 21-point first quarter just digging yourself too deep of a hole to come back from?
No, I thought we had, ample opportunities. We were back in the game the whole second half. We had a ton of good looks at the end of the game. Probably didn't execute as well as we'd like. We still got good looks. We didn't make any of them, it felt like. But just one of those nights where maybe we didn't execute well enough, didn't have enough poise, but plenty of stuff we can work on and get better at.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Steve, what did you make of your guys' defense, especially given, as you said, even though you weren't hitting shots, you were still able to stay in the game for most of the first half, despite that?
Yeah, we were pretty solid again. I mean, there's 3 games now where I thought our defensive effort was good. It's interesting that we lose a game because of our offense, but it was just a tough game. We just couldn't find a rhythm. A great opportunity for us to learn and grow from this. And the defense was solid, though, but we got to clean it up both ends of the floor, but particularly offense tonight.
And if I could just follow up, it looked like Bruce was holding his groin or his hip late in the game. Is he all right?
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think he's fine.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, Steve, I'm wondering if you saw any specific adjustments from the Bucks that you thought allowed them to play differently, or if it was more effort-based in your estimation.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're a desperate team. I guess you could say these are 2 elite offensive teams that played in the 80s. So, they had a better start than us. I felt like they got a better quality of shots at times than we did. But I mean, it could have gone either way. We went really cold at the end of the game. And, we'll pick it apart. We'll look at it. We'll try to execute better, look at ways that we can learn from this game and move forward. I mean, it was a tough playoff game where neither team was really shooting the ball well, creating good opportunities. And, it was someone was going to win ugly, and it was them tonight.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Steve, you talked about looking at the execution down the stretch. Is it fair to say that you did actually get the looks that you wanted and just didn't hit them? And if that's the case, was that legs?
Yeah, I mean, you can always go back and look at a game and be like, we would have liked this player to shoot or whatever it may be. But in the moment, I thought we still were able to create some good opportunities, very makeable opportunities. You look at it, there's only 1 or 2 buckets in the last 3 or 4 minutes that we needed to fall, and they just didn't. I thought plenty of opportunities. Now, would I want Kevin or Kai shooting every single ball? Of course, but that's just not always the way it works out. But we can learn from it. We can grow. We got good looks at times that just didn't go in for us. And, it was an uncharacteristic night in that respect, but also a night that is a new experience for us, on the road against an elite team in a hostile environment, and it was a very physical game. And, at times I thought we, maybe needed to just slow down a little bit, have a little bit more poise and get to our spots.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Steve, I apologize for joining late. You might have been asked, but what kind of encouragement do you take from not only the comeback, but the fact that you held them to 86 points for a second straight game and just didn't have shots falling? Is that a little bit of a confidence builder?
Well, I think it shows we've defended well. We can always improve at the defensive end, but it was a really solid game. We gave ourselves a chance because of our defense. And our offense just couldn't keep up tonight. We're basically a bucket or 2 short, and we'll have to clean up the offense, but the defense was pretty solid, and it's going to have to continue to be solid.
Rachel Nichols with ESPN.
Hey, Steve. I've had some coaches in the past say that their teams learn more from losses than from wins, especially when the team is a bit new to each other. You guys, I guess, fall into that category just with all the injuries this year. Have you found that with this team? And if so, what do you think today kind of taught everyone to do for the next game in the series?
Yeah, I definitely think it's much easier to learn from losses. I think wins, sometimes you can sweep things under the rug. Mm-hmm. I think we just got to look at, the way we executed, throughout the game. I thought that, we didn't make shots. We had some looks that we just didn't make that we normally make, but I thought our execution could have been better throughout. So great experience for our guys. They're, it's like we said, a new group. They're still learning. They're still figuring things out together. And so it was a great experience for us, even if it was a painful one.
Thank you.
Last question, Ian Begley with SNY.
Yeah, Steve, the two possessions late where Bruce Brown ends up with the shot, do you tell the group just to play free in that scenario and get the best look you can, or do you tell them, hey, let's look for Kevin or Kyrie?
Well, we all know that we want Kevin and Kai to shoot the ball, but if they don't get free, they got to make the right play. So we made the right play. You give some credit to the Bucks, and still we got some makeable looks. We can get better at executing. We can get better at handling those moments, and it was a great test for us tonight. And I think it was a lot for us to learn from it.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone.